Recently, article was in one of the major newspapers in Washington, D.C., where a young white male, senior at University of Maryland, had his skin darkened, and he went to the South. He could have stayed in Maryland, but he went to the South. He was going to be black because he did not believe when blacks would say it's racism, it's racism. He thought that that was really just an excuse. So he had his skin darkened by a dermatologist, and he went to the South, and he could only tolerate the oppression for 2 days before he came running home and crying to his mother, "I can't deal with it, I can't deal with it." Now what I'm saying is that here is someone who can, you know, the chemical is not given, and so he turns back white. He knew he had that escape, but he couldn't tolerate the insults in the restaurant, the various day-to-day, 24 hours a day, 7-day-a-week assaults that a person of color, on his psyche, that the person experiences.
Not physically.
Not physically,
but psychologically.
you see, but it's not generally talked about. You see, in other words, he talked about such things as being ignored when he would go into a restaurant, you see, or someone saying niggers are, you know, no good. Just on and on and on and on.
Now that's continuous. That overt racism, overt
Well, I won't even call it overt.
Oh, okay, but
I might call, you see, shooting or lynching overt, but I'm talking about the very subtle things.
All right.